My name's Liam. I'm the singer and he's a guitarist, songwriter.
Right songs, the right people in the right band. We knew that way with it, and we were going to do it, and here we are.
If you start a band and you don't want to be the Beatles, there's no point in starting a band.
You've got no time to sit down and think about it, because we're always, you know what I mean, we do something that's big in another country, by the time you sit down and think about it, you go off somewhere else doing something else.
De jämför sig själva med Beatles och tycker helt enkelt att de är bäst i världen. Ja, kaxigheten och självgodheten har aldrig varit några problem för engelska Oasis. Men det är inte helt utan anledning, för deras karriär har gått i rekordfart. Den 11 april 1994 släpptes Oasis första singel Supersonic, som senare följdes av debutplattan Definitely Maybe, som slog rekord i England genom att vara den snabbast säljande debutplattan någonsin. I oktober i år släpptes Oasis andra platta What's the Story Morning Glory, och kritikerna hyllade Oasis lika mycket som på debuten. Men den snabba framgången kom inte av en slump utan föregicks av hårt arbete.
There's a lot of bands that come up and new bands and they've just got nothing about them. You know that this time next year they're going to be back to where they started, doing whatever. But they come in and they're all, yeah, we're going to be this, we're going to be that, we're the next, whatever.
Yeah, you know what I mean? When they've not even got 4 songs in the bag, you know what I mean? We kept quiet for 2 years, you know what I mean?
We didn't just pop up overnight and say we're going to be the next big thing. We worked at it.
When the time Sway were top band and not in England, you know what I mean? We was in a little room beside this, rehearsing, waiting. We've never seen upstairs. We've never seen the daylight, you know what I mean? We were just working, grafting, thinking, that's a pile of shit, wait till they get on us. We're going to have it, and we just popped up and we were ready. We said, right, let's go and make loads of money and have it. I want to be mobbed me everywhere I go. I want to be chased by loads of birds and that down the street going, Liam! I'm like, piss off. I want it all.
Oasis består av 5 medlemmar, men Oasis är bara egentligen bröderna Gallagher. Storebrorsan Noel som är låtskrivare och gitarrist och lillebrorsan Liam som är sångare. 2 väldigt olika personer.
Noel was playing guitar since he was 11. I was doing nothing, something to shut up playing it. Because I had my own work to do. Things like that. And I went into music, anyone to me with a guitar, who walked past me with a guitar in the case, I'd hurl abuse at him and go, weirdo. I go, weirdo, weirdo. To me, I'd have a football in me, because I was just into football, I was just a young lad, I didn't understand music. And as I got grown up, I started understanding his music a little bit. And that was it.
Men det var Liam och några gamla medlemmar av bandet Rain som först bildade Oasis. Efter att Noel kom tillbaka från att ha jobbat som roadie och Inspire Carpets blev imponerad av sin lillebrorsas röst. Och Noel bestämde sig då för att ta på sig ansvaret för gruppen och gick med i bandet på ett villkor, att han skulle göra alla låtar, och så blev det.
Just happened that easy, we've not even done anything for it. All we've done was got our heads down in the rehearsing room, asked ourselves if we want to be the biggest band in the world or do we want to go for it, and we all went, yeah.
Did you do that? I mean, did you sort of really work hard and rehearse? And
Yeah, 5 days a week.
5 days a week.
And if you didn't turn up, you got sacked for a month. And then you'd sit at home in your house, eating your breakfast and your dinner and that, and the 4 of us would be rehearsing. Until one person realised, like, he had to be there all the time. And he couldn't go and jump with other bands, and he couldn't go and do this with other bands, because he was in our band. And that's to point it out. So it was all about discipline.
I slutet av 1992 reste Oasis till Glasgow för en spelning, och av en slump befann sig skivbolagsdirektören Alan McGee där, grundare Creation som har band som The Bo Radleys, Ride och Primal Scream.
We got told by these girls who were in the band, said, oh, come up, And like, you can have a gig when we didn't have no gigs. And went, right, you get up there. And the guy goes, oh, who are you? And they're like, Oasis. And he goes, never heard of you. I'm like, ah, clever boy. You know what I mean? It's only been about 10 minutes. So then he goes, right, well, you can't play. We've been sold. We can play. We've travelled all the way up here, 200 miles. We had a big van out. We charged all our mates loads of money and had to come out and have a day, you know what I mean? Just get the van out. We get there and he goes, no. So we just informed him. And there was like 20 of us. And there was only 2 of him. Yeah. And it's like...
So we said, well, if you don't let us play, the odds are stacked amazingly in our favour. So if you don't let us play, there's going to be a bit of trouble. So he let us play for 20 minutes. We'd done 4 songs. When we came off stage, unbeknown to us, Alan McGee was just stood there with his hand out. He went, hey man, have you guys got a record deal? We said, no. He says, do you want one? She said, who with? He went, Creation. We said, and he signed us up, 6-album deal. There's no point starting a band and wanting to be big in England. You've got to see, like, you've got to want to be the biggest band in the world. You've got to want to sell 50 million records all over the world. And yeah, of course. And if you don't, then there's no point in being in a band. What is the point of being in a band selling 3,000 singles in England and a couple of hundred around Europe? That's ridiculous.
Some might say sunshine follows thunder. Go and tell it to the man who cannot shine. Some might say that we should never ponder on our thoughts today, 'cause they hold sway all the time. Some might say we will find a brighter day. Some might say we will find a brighter day. Yeah, 'cause I've been standing.
More confident. You just think, fuck it.
We're playing better, yeah.
Don't have to move.
We're not changed the way we started jumping about or anything. We just
do that.
refuse, get up on stage,
refuse
play
to do
music.
that. Could do it if we wanted. No one only can. We couldn't because this is not enough. We're not into that jumping about business.
What do you mean by jumping about?
Just all that
Dancing
fucking,
about
all that
on stage,
fucking. I've
yeah.
seen people hit a guitar on stage and I've been stood on the side of the stage and I thought, and he's gone, you know what I mean? Like that. And this fuck all come out. I could fart louder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I thought, there's no need for that big jump up in the air then. And as if you got a big fucking down, you know what I mean, Pete Townsend thing. There's nothing, you know what I mean? I could fart louder than it, burp, and fucking whatever. And like, I know for a fact when he's at guitars and that, it's fucking just something coming out of it. And they stood perfectly still. And that's the coolest thing about it. And people go, oh yeah, you got stage presence, but then people go, yeah, they have got one. I mean, I could five people just walk on there and go, oh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people go, oh, fucking boring as fuck. Yeah, but, I stood there playing away. But when that stage is alive, you know what I mean? It's totally alive. And the music's alive, and that's what it's all about. Music, nothing more, nothing less.
Some might say we will find a brighter day. Some might say we will find a brighter day.
Shut up!
Girls who like boys who dig girls who like boys.
Skriverierna om Oasis handlar ofta självklart om musik, men den engelska pressen har framförallt gottat sig i Oasis egna personliga krig mot det andra brittiska bandet Blur.
That's all I'm saying on the matter. You know what I mean? Girls who dig boys who love girls who live boys who live girls who live boys who...
Men det är inte bara andra band man hatar, det finns också stora kontroverser inom gruppen. Man har skaffat sig en ny trummis efter första plattan och basisten hoppar av under den pågående Europaturnén förra året efter utmattning. Och bröderna Gallagher ligger i ständig fade.
We're splitting up every week. Yeah. You know what I mean?
If you go for the press, they won't be sat doing this.
This band, you know what I mean? It never split. It'll just end when it's run out. We've split up about 50 million times in the last fucking year for about 10 seconds. And that's what annoys me about the press in England. They're just stupid. They don't listen to our songs. You pick up a little weak link. Our weak link is me and him arguing in front of people and fighting. And that's all they can get off on. And if people want to buy that, that's cool.
It's like, what's easier for them to write about? Two brothers fighting in a band, or about music? About two brothers fighting in a band. Simple as that. So they choose to write about that. But as John Lydon once said, and I tell this to the kids, deny nothing. What is the point of denying anything? Somebody asks us a question, we'll give them an answer. We're the most honest band on the planet. We're not pop stars, we're lads, right? We're males, we're in a band, we're into football, we're into taking drugs and meeting women and all the rest of it, right? And we won't deny anything that's been written about us. Why should we? They want to write about it, fine. Our music will stand the test of time. That is a fact, right? All this media hype and all this thing about us being this, that and the other, right, will be dead in a year's time. Everyone will forgot about it. The records that we make will be in the shops forever.
Got songs that are better than the Beatles, you know what I mean?
Where did you get the self-confidence? And you sound very sort of...
Oh, I don't take it old market.
The songs.
Simple as that. It's plain and simple. It's not about us. It's about the songs.
The songs give you confidence.
If you write a song like Live Forever and a song like Supersonic, then you can't feel anything other than untouchable. And we are untouchable. We're the greatest band
But not,
in England.
we're not like, not with a big chip on our shoulders. That sounds arrogant, you know what I mean, when you say it. But it's not, it's just a fact. It's a simple fucking fact.
It's like this, right? We will not be embarrassed about how good we are. It's simple as that. We won't like sit and go, oh, we've sold this many records and we've had this many covers. Oh,
and we've come from here to there in the space of 3 months.
You know, fuck. And no, we won't have to sit around and say, oh, you know, it's not our fault. We're really sorry that we're like we're this big. We're not sorry. We should be bigger than we are.
Said it's good to be back, good to be back. Said it's good to be back, good to be back. Said it's good to be back, good to be back.
Is it hard for you being recognized everywhere?
No, it's the top, I love it.
What's the best thing about it?
I just fucking love it. It's alright, get free drinks, got free drinks last night for fuck off. For what's in there, man, I was a plumber, I'd got nothing. I wouldn't even got in the door. I got free drinks because I'm in Oasis, and I think that's cool.
What about the girls then?
Oh, loads of birds. Well, it's getting better, man.
But isn't it hard to know which ones, I mean, that it's real,
No,
it's a real thing going on?
double hard, but no, get on it. You know what I mean? They're just girls who just want to sleep with you, you know what I mean? And I'm just me who want to sleep with them.
Mm.
I mean, don't fall in love with them.
So it's on the same basis.
Yeah,
kind of.
they know the score and I know the score. Some days it's shit, some days it's good. But that's what, you know what I mean? Anyone. Rolling Stones had good days. Rolling Stones had bad days. The Beatles were the best band in the world. They had bad days. There's days they woke up and thought, fuck this. Got to go home. You know what I mean? And then there's days you'd wake up and go, fuck this, man, I'm nearly going home, man, I'm mad for it, you know what I mean? It's one of them. Them good days, one bad days. Butcher has a good day, has a bad day. You know what I mean? It's not all good days, because if that was the way, you'd just be like that, wouldn't you? You gotta have a bad day to like, fuck. I think it's nice.
They never wrote in bedsits, they wrote in penthouses. Think penthouse, not bedsit. Think mansion, not
I
semi-detached.
think AC Milan, not fucking Tranmere Rovers.
Yeah.
How many special people change? How many lives to live is strange? Where were you while we were getting high? Slowly walking down the hall, faster than a cannonball. Where were you while we were getting high? Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide in a sound place supernova sky. Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide in a sound place supernova, a sound place supernova sky. Wake up at dawn and ask why. Dream a dream, she never dies. Life that's still away now from your eye. Slowly walking down the hall, faster than a cannonball. Where were you while we were getting high? Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide in a sound place supernova sky. Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide in a sound place supernova, a sound place supernova. 'Cause people believe that they're gonna get away for the summer. But you and I will live and die, and we're still spinning around. We don't know why.
He bought a car, he's paid his house off and shit like that. I thought, fuck all.
Not had time, we were too busy to sit down and do that. We're going to take a bit of time out and think about it. Do it, spend some.
To find a way for what you wanna say. But before tomorrow, there's my first side to take you home. We sit in the car, roll alone. Aliens under a waterfall. Nobody can see them, nobody could ever hear a call.
The Beatles are our fucking father figures, you know what I mean? So that's why we, or whatever. That's why I think we're so good, because we're into them. And if people choose Oasis to go and follow, that's good. Because we're good, and therefore they'll be good.
Everyone, right down the scale from the rich man right to the poorest man, can understand our songs. Everybody understands what cigarettes and alcohol is about. Everybody understands what Live Forever is about. It's not music for like the elite. And it's not music for people to like sit in a closet and listen to it and go, oh, this is my band and nobody else is allowed to like it. We're the most universal band that come out of England in years. We don't sing about London. We don't sing about Manchester. We don't sing about Sheffield.
We don't sing about England.
We don't sing about England. We don't sing about anywhere. We just sing about life.
She's sniffing in a tissue, silently gonna miss you when she finds out. No one's gonna tell her what I'm on about.
I don't see it.
Don't look into it.
All I need is the Beatles and him.